Good morning, day 4. Today we're going to be exploring Epcot, but first I want to say we had a very slow morning, slept in, watched some TV. It was so amazing. And now we're on our way to get some breakfast at the world premiere food court. I ordered a cinnamon roll, a blueberry muffin, and a bottle of water. I'm very excited to eat it. And it should be cloudy today, so less beating down sun, so that should be good. And I don't know if I've raved about these enough, but my sunglasses chain is literally the best thing I've ever purchased. It is so handy, so handy. And if you want to know what else I brought to Disney World that just makes my life easier, watch my first video, because that's where I go through like all the amazingly useful things I brought. It's me vlogging from my bed because I had to come back and rest again because there was a slight incident at Epcot. I'll get to that. Not like the one on Tuesday. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my vlog day 2. That's where I talk about how I fainted in line. Good content. So we went to Epcot. First ride we did was the Living with the Land boats, and it goes through like the greenhouses and plants they make, and they have so many plants. I was so surprised. Literally so many plants. So you're probably seeing some footage now. It was beautiful. They had this amazing vegetable garden and this like ceiling of grape tomatoes, which I really envied. I want a ceiling of grape tomatoes in my life. After that we walked around into the different country areas. First was Canada. Canada, they had this movie you could watch. It was called the Canada Far and Wide, like 360-degree movie or something, and you're in a room with screens all around. And the footage they got, I was just like, oh my gosh, I want to go to Canada. I need to visit Canada. And it was narrated by the one and only Moira and Johnny Rose. And that was so fun. Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy. Anyway, they narrated it, which was fun because I love Schitt's Creek. Some really good ramen in Japan for lunch. It was delicious. And we went and just saw more of the countries. Saw the cute buildings they created for each country, saw the Venice place, and it was like, oh, we've actually been there. It was really cool to see that. And then we got to Germany and we went into the caramel shop, which was the best smelling place I have ever been. It's so soothing to me. If they had a candle of the scent inside that shop, I would have purchased it in half a heartbeat. It smelled so good. We did buy some caramels there. We just could not resist. Then we got to Norway and we were like, okay, let's wait in the line for Frozen. And I think the wait was 45 minutes and part of it was outside. Then when we were finally inside the waiting part, it did cool off and it was like, okay, this is great. But then I started feeling lightheaded again and I was like, I can't do this. So I sat down for a minute in line and then I was like, I just didn't know what would have happened. So I just said, we're done with this. So we left the line and I just feel dumb, first of all, that I couldn't handle like standing in line, and two, just disappointed because we had already waited so long in the line, and then my brain had to be upset about it and get lightheaded. I didn't get to the point of like my vision blacking out or anything, but yeah, I just started to feel the very beginnings of it, and I was just trying to listen to my body really well the whole time we were in line. Like, am I doing okay? Am I feeling okay? Is this going to be okay? Then the moment it started getting lightheaded, I was like, okay, we need to stop. So we left the line. I do want to ride the Frozen ride so bad, though, because the Frozen ride is not in California. I only know that it's here in Disney World, and so I want to go on it maybe later in the day when it's not so bloody hot. And then I got some Powerade. I really think, because like I was drinking so much water. By that point in the day, it was around probably 1 o'clock-ish. I had consumed about 40 ounces of water, more than 40 ounces of water, which is a lot of water. So that was fine, I suppose, but I guess I just can't, the sun just like zaps the energy out of me or something. I don't know, but it was dumb, didn't like it. And I just wanted to ride the Frozen ride. That's all I wanted. Is that too much to ask? Anyway, we came back to our resort. I drank some Powerade and I ate the blueberry muffin that I did not eat for breakfast because I had a cinnamon roll for breakfast instead. It's not like I wasn't eating food, people. I had a cinnamon roll and then I had a whole bowl of ramen, had a ton of water. I don't know what it is, but I just can't stand in line for very long in the sun, I guess. So now I am here watching Raven's Home, which I freaking love. This show was so funny. I love Raven. I loved That's So Raven when it was originally on, and I love this reboot. Raven's just so funny. It makes me laugh so much. So I'm just sitting here relaxing, cooling off, trying to be normal again, and watching Raven's Home. So later we will go back out and see what we do then. Wow, this angle is so good. So this is just another lesson in listening to your body and taking care of yourself, because when you don't take care of yourself, your body can literally shut down. So self-care always, self-care always. All we ended up doing for the rest of the day was some shopping at Disney Springs, and I quickly fell in love with the store Basin, which sells health and beauty products. I mean, look at these soaps, they are so adorable. And I fell for this amazing DIY candle where you put in different layers and different scents of wax, and you get to make your layered candle with like 7 different scents. So fun. And I bought some very fun and cute soaps. Thank you so much for watching day 4 of my Disney World vlog, and I will see you in my next one. It'll be the last day of the trip, so stay tuned for that video, and I'll see you then.